Hello, everyone. Here's your weather hazard briefing for Tuesday, the 19th. We have a round of rain and snow headed our way. Not much expected in terms of rain or snow looking at the numbers, but it is around for today. Warmer weather will continue, and that actually will be through the end of the week until we get to the weekend. Like I said, rain and snow showers around today. There's some light amounts on tap. Those warmer temperatures putting us above average through the week. By the time we get to the weekend, though, things will start changing. That's when we do have some moisture moving our way. Still not exactly sure how much is going to fall because there's still a pretty wide spread amongst the models on exactly what might happen during the holiday weekend. Plenty of moisture coming in from the south and west, cloud cover wise. Now, not a lot of precipitation reaching the ground out there yesterday, and that trend will continue for the day. Any measurable or decent amount of moisture is probably going to be confined to the central mountains up around the Sawtooth for later on today into this evening. Our weather risk outlook, not much in terms of impacts across the area for the next few days. Again, any measurable snowfall will be in the higher elevations up around the Sawtooth, heading over Galena Summit as well. Moisture's around Wednesday, tomorrow, not really no impacts with that. Very little on Thursday, and then we start to pick it back up on Saturday. You'll notice we have rain and snow in the forecast for Friday, but Saturday, that looks like with colder temperatures coming in, pretty much all snow at all elevations heading Saturday into Sunday and what's potentially left over heading into Christmas Day. So, how are things looking for the forecast today? We do have showers already ongoing across the area, and that will continue this morning. And we'll just see more than one round coming through the area, going through this afternoon, and then going into this evening. It seems to let up a little bit over the central mountains. That potential might be underdone, might be overdone with showers across the Snake Plain into the southern and eastern highlands. But the trend will be over the next 24 to 36 hours, shifting that moisture out of the central mountains, eventually into the eastern highlands as we go into Wednesday, and not much expected as we go through the rest of the day. That'll be pretty light as well going into tomorrow. So looking at where we are with our temperatures for the next few days and the amount of snow and rain we will see. This is for this morning. You don't see much in terms of moisture outside of the central mountains. A few sprinkles are certainly possible elsewhere across the area. An inch or two potentially up along there in the Sawtooth and the surrounding mountains, and that's where it corresponds the best amount of moisture, whether it's rain in the lower elevations or if you were to take some snow and melt it for the higher elevations. For this afternoon, the trend doesn't change much across the area. We do see a little bit of a lesser potential for accumulating rain and snow for this afternoon. Going into this evening, there's that trend as well. We'll have to watch and see. There's some indications it might hold on a little bit longer there in the central mountains going into this evening. But going into tonight and tomorrow, you can see the trend of the moisture shifting eastward, and it's light. Again, nothing really of impact in that area for today and tomorrow. Looking at temperatures today, we start to see more 40s, mid 40s heading into the Magic Valley and the Treasure Valley. Down towards City of Rocks as well, and we've already started to mix out the inversions across the area, and this warming trend will continue. We'll skip Wednesday, go to Thursday. That is likely the warmest day across the area. Teens and 20s for morning lows in some areas, right at or just below freezing for Thursday. You'll see those temperatures still warming overall, a little bit warmer than today. Some areas not moving much, especially over into the Magic Valley, Treasure Valley as well, but more 40s overall for high temperatures on Thursday. We'll go ahead and skip to Saturday. We cool it off a little bit Friday, but Saturday you'll notice lows in the 20s and 30s, teens in the colder spots, and not getting out of the mid-30s for most of central and eastern Idaho. So cooler weather coming. If we get moisture, likely snow, even in lower elevations, it would be a wet snow most likely for Saturday, even cooler on Sunday, and that trend would continue. The best chance of precipitation is going to be Saturday into Sunday. Now, we've been talking about just how much moisture we're going to get over the holiday weekend, and right now
still quite a bit up in the air, and we're just going to take a look at Pocatello and kind of focus on a couple of things here. Here's the 72-hour total for snowfall, and this is for Saturday, Sunday, and even into Christmas Day, and takes into account. You'll notice, you know, there's a three set of numbers here for the snowfall. Most likely down around 1 inch, but we potentially could see 5 inches for a potential forecast. Some of the higher end forecasts are at 8 inches. That's looking at an actual specific number for snowfall. Now, we sometimes look at probability. What's the chance you could actually see a certain amount of snow and higher? Translating that inch, there's a 50-50 shot of seeing an inch of snow over that 3-day period. This is looking at Pocatello only. We could look at other several areas here in central and eastern Idaho, and the trend would be very similar. For potential of more than 4 inches of snow over that 3 days, right around 25 to 30%, and it drops off to more than 6 inches, 8 inches. There are some models that are trying to say over that 3-day period, there's a very, very low, but not zero chance we could see a foot of snow in the Pocatello area. There will likely be some snow. Don't get hung up. Oh, you said there could be potentially 12 inches. We're not trying to show you any type of specific snowfall numbers, just trying to show you the idea. There's still a huge spread out there with the precipitation coming over the weekend. So if you have plans to be traveling over the weekend, certainly continue to keep an eye on how things are trending over the next few days. So like we said, going into even Christmas, temperatures will be pretty similar. A little bit cooler on Christmas Day versus Christmas Eve. So we got that light rain and snow around today. These warmer temperatures stick around through the week, cool off into the weekend. Some moisture is expected. How much is going to fall and whether it's going to be all snow. It's trending towards mostly snow, it looks like at this point. And how much snowfall? Stay tuned. Have a great day and do stay safe out there, everyone.